international Healthbots research project by the University of Auckland trialled 4 different Korean robots with older people and staff at Selwyn Village in 2011 and 2012. One study tested whether robots could help residents take their medicines more reliably.
As the registered nurse on the project, I was given the role of doing the medication reminding system and setting it up with the residents in the independent unit. Now what that involved was me getting the information from the resident around their prescription, verifying it with the general practitioner and the pharmacist, and loading those prescriptions on into the RoboGen software package. Then the RoboGen was taken to the resident's apartment, and we taught the residents how to use the RoboGen.
Shall we do it together? Could you please locate the container that reads Tuesday and breakfast time?
If the robot hadn't received a message that the older person hadn't taken their medication, then a warning system was sent to my cell phone, and then I was able to make a clinical decision whether that was something I needed to be concerned about immediately, or whether I knew that that older person had gone out and that was okay and that we'd already discussed it. So I think that was one of the fantastic facilities that this whole medication reminding system provided to me as an RN.
If you took your medication at the wrong time or forgot to take it, these arms would come up and it made a great fuss. Yeah. You know, I thought I had things fairly well organised, but then sometimes a couple of hours later the pills were still sitting on the table, but not with this thing. It's gone into its act, so I thought that was good.
My wife gave it the name of Sparky because of how it affected her, and it was very good. Sparky was very good in remembering her medicines.
For residents who aren't good at taking the medications, the reminder function then enables their independence to be sustained because it adds a support. A lot of medication is critical to their independence and well-being. So if they can't take it, that is one reason for residents going to rest home or hospital level care. With medication management by a robot, we're getting an electronic device which allows them to stay at home. And I think that's a very powerful indication for robots.
I could actually pop into the RoboGen system and check to see what their blood pressures and their pulse rate was doing, particularly if there'd been a change in their medication.
It generates some good data, and the way the data is processed is very helpful.
One of the other benefits of the RoboGen system was that if the resident had said that they were unwell, they could actually do a yes, I'm unwell onto the robot, touch the screen, and actually that would then send a message to my phone as well, and I could, as the RM, contact the resident immediately and talk to them about what the issue was and whether I needed to go and visit them or whether they actually needed to go to their GP. Well, the logical next step will be to actually take the iRobi medication reminding system out into the community to test out with older people living independently at home, so that actually it'll close the loop, so that it'll be a relationship between the older person in the community who wants to live as independently as possible and the clinician who's actually involved in their care. Health professionals, we tend to work in silos, and I had a wonderful experience working with engineers, computer science, software engineers, just a wonderful group of people, and working in a facility that was very innovative and keen to develop new ways of thinking around how older people can manage assistive technology for the future.